like everything about you. Everything about you.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. I'm Robert with Zenfolio Customer Success, and I want to say thanks for joining us here on the live stream. Now today what we're going to be talking about is we're going to talk about how to set up online pre-ordering through Zenfolio. So I am going to take you through setting up a pre-order package. I'm going to show you what a customizable pre-order package looks like, how to do add-ons, and then some ways that you can use this to capture client information. Now I'm going to take you through a couple of different scenarios. I'm going to show you how to use this as a traditional pre-order where people are actually pre-ordering packages, but then we're also going to set up one where people can prepay for sessions. Now, my last announcement here before we jump into the content is that you guys may have received an email. Yes, so starting today through October 11th, there is going to be 30% off upgrades and renewals. So if you guys have been thinking about upgrading to a higher plan, maybe you're on that pro plan and you want to go and jump up to that advanced plan, now is the time to do that during this, because we are doing a 30% discount off of upgrades. That's through the 11th. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Okay. Also, if you guys are having issues on YouTube, make sure you just hit the refresh button. Hopefully that will bring the screen back up and you won't see any issues there. Just click that refresh button. Hey, if this is your first time joining us, make sure to click that subscribe button so you get notified when we go live and when we do new video tutorials. Also, say hi to in the chat. Say hi to us in the chat. Let us know where you're from. I've got Cheryl, the mod boss, hanging out with me today, moderating your guys' questions. And guys, if you have any questions about Zenfolio at all, even if it's not on topic of pre-order, make sure to get those questions in the chat, and that way I can get them answered live for you. Right now I see Mike Singer in the chat from Cincinnati. So hey Mike, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Also too, those of you who are watching the recorded version of this, make sure that you hit up that link in the description of the video below to send me a question that I will answer the following week. All right guys, well let's just go ahead and jump right into this topic here. So here I am in my Zenfolio account, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go in here and set up a pre-order. Now, I'm going to set up a pre-order first like a traditional pre-order where people are coming in to pre-order packages, maybe print packages, different options like that. But keep in mind, you can also use this to offer pre-orders on sessions. So if you want to take bookings online, this won't let them choose the specific dates, but it will let them prepay ahead of time for sessions. Right now, currently, this pre-order is only available for advanced account holders. So those of you guys who are on pro plans or below are not going to see this option. But again, like I said, we're doing that 30% upgrade, and we are working on some enhancements to this feature. So it's definitely something that you guys want to keep your eye on, because at the end of the day, Zenfolio's goal is to help all photographers be successful here on Zenfolio. All right, so let's jump into pre-order. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to go to selling. So we're just going to click right on selling up here. And then we're going to scroll down and click this pre-order button right here. So I'm just going to click on pre-order. And then what we're going to do is just click create new pre-order. Now this first scenario that I'm going to go through, I'm going to set this up like I am maybe photographing a school or a sports team, and I want to let people go online and pre-order some print packages. So what I'm going to do is click create new pre-order, and we're just going to give this pre-order a name. So I'm going to call this Raleigh High. All right. And then we're just going to click down here. Naming your pre-order is really important, guys, because when you do a report for this and you need to export all of the order information, that pre-order name is going to help keep track of what orders came in through what pre-order, so you know how to process that information. All right, so now that we've given the pre-order a name, we're going to scroll down here and create a pre-order package. Now you can upload photos right here. You will want to make sure that they are 300 by 200 exact, otherwise they get stretched out and they look all wonky. So you want to make sure that those photos that you're putting in here are exactly 300 by 200. All right, so let's create a pre-order package first. So we're going to go right here and we will say package A. Okay, so unlike normal Zenfolio packages where I tell you not to do this, with the pre-order packages, it's okay to do this because they are going to be presented with a description list. So it's okay just to give the package a simple title like package A when you're creating a pre-order package. Now, next we're going to enter a description. Maybe you want to put something like most popular or best for parents with siblings, some kind of short description text in there for that pre-order package, and then just click out. And then we're going to give our pre-order package a price. So this is the price that the clients are going to pay for this pre-order package. So let's say our most popular pre-order package is $35. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to add the package content so we can tell people what they're going to be getting when they pre-order this package. And guys, as I'm going through it, make sure that you get your questions in the chat. That way I can get those answered live for you guys today. All right, so let's go ahead and put in some products in here. So let's say with this package A, they get an 8 by 10 individual. And you might want to make sure that you do the capitalization right. Individual. There we go. So we'll say 1 8 by 10 individual. Maybe we'll do a 5 by 7 team. And then we'll say 8 wallets. All right. All right, and so here we have the package content set up. We've got the package description in, the package price. The only other thing that you might want to do before you finish this up is add that photo up here. Now, I'm going to add another package to this, and to make it faster, what I could do is I could just hit the duplicate option right here, and then I've created a copy of this package that I just have to change the settings that I need to change. All right, and so here what we might do, and probably what I should have done up here was rather than write 8 wallets in there, it might have been better just to write wallets and then put 8 over here in the quantity section like that. All right, so let's go here and let's rename this to package B. All right, and we'll say great for siblings. All right, great for siblings, and we'll make this one $55, and we'll bump up the quantity to 2 8 by 10s. We'll do 2 5 by 7s, and then for the wallets, we'll just double that up to 16. All right. All right, and so now we've created that package B. All we did was duplicate the first one, change a few of the settings, and it's a lot faster than creating it from scratch, especially if you're like me and you do the whole one finger typing thing. All right, let's scroll down, and our next option here is customizable packages. Now, the one thing that you need to keep in mind when you're setting up pre-order is that once the clients come in and they purchase these pre-orders, you're going to export a CSV file that contains all of this information. And so it's going to be on you from that point on how you fulfill these orders. Because there's obviously no images that exist at this point in time because it's pre-order. And so as the photographer, you're going to be responsible for connecting the images and having the final delivery of these products to your clients, whether that's ordering through one of our labs or ordering through a lab of your own. So pre-orders are seen as self-fulfilled products. All right. So with that being said, you want to think about that ahead of time and try to make things as simple as possible your first go around when you're setting up pre-order. I would definitely not recommend coming in here and creating a bunch of different packages. I would probably skip the customizable package your first go around, just so you can give this a good test and see how it works. But just for today, for demonstration, I want to go ahead and show you what this customizable package option is and how it works. So this option actually gives your clients the ability to choose different products to go in the package. So let's call this package C. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to come over here and we will put, whatever description you want to put in here. I'm just going to put package C again. And then for the price, we'll go ahead and we'll make this $60. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let the clients choose a specific quantity of different products that we enter in there. So we can say for $60, the clients can choose up to 5 options below. And we could do 8x10. We can do a 5x7. We could do wallets, set of 4. And then maybe you want to do like a memory mate. And maybe you want to do a keychain or something like that. So with this package, the clients will actually get to go in and they'll get to choose 5 of those options in there. They can pick and choose different ones. Keep in mind that when you're doing this, it does add an extra level of complexity to fulfilling these orders. So again, like I said, I would skip this option your first go around if you're just using pre-order and go ahead and see how it works for you. And then if customizable packages is something that you want to use after you've done your first go around, then go ahead and implement it then. All right, let's scroll down here and we're going to add some add-ons here. Now, keep in mind that with pre-order, the add-ons can only be purchased after your clients have selected a package. So they cannot come down here and choose an add-on item without first picking one of the packages that are listed above. So add-ons, you might want to just offer an extra 8x10. Maybe you want to do an 8x10 individual. And maybe you want to sell that 8x10 individual for $10 or, $8, whatever you want to put in there. Let me just add one more. We'll say a 5x7. All right, a 5x7, and we could do a team, and we'll say that is for $6. All right, so we've got our add-ons, we've got our packages created, we've got our customizable packages created. Now let's go ahead and hit that next button and go to the next step. And this is one of the really, really beneficial things about pre-order, because in order for your clients to make those pre-order purchases, we need to collect some information. So one of the ways that you can use this pre-order is if you photograph schools and you're having a hard time getting parent emails from the schools, you can set up a pre-order, send that out to the school, and it will let the parents voluntarily give you their email address through this customer information section. So something to keep in mind, it might be a strategy you can use to collect that vital information that you need from your clients. So if you know you're going to be photographing a couple of schools and you want to put a drop-down menu in here where clients can choose which school they are, you can do that by just turning the drop-down option on like this. And then you just click in this little section right here and put in the school name. So, you know, school 1, and then you're going to do comma, school 2, comma. So you're going to separate the options with a comma, not by entering and putting a little space between them. The options are separated by commas. So we'll just do school 3. All right. And in this section here, you can have up to 15 customizable customer information fields, and they are all required. Now, I'm not telling you that you should use all 15. I'm just letting you know that that's how many are available there for you to use. Some of the stuff that you might want to make sure that you ask for is the student's name, their last name. If you need to get a student ID for a unique identifier, if you're doing an event, you could add in, you know, student ID. And then even though the pre-order automatically does ask for the parent's phone number and email, it might be a good idea to go ahead and ask for it here as well. That way they're putting it in there twice so you can make sure that you get the correct email. So you can go, you know, email, terrible about this, email, and then we'll do phone right here. All right. So we're going to do phone. And then we can go ahead and hit next. And that's going to take us to where we can get the link for this pre-order. Now, if you need to make this pre-order expire, let's say that you're giving this particular school 30 days to do their pre-order, 1 week, whatever that window of time might be, you can actually come down here and set up an expiration date for this pre-order. And then when that date hits, the link will automatically redirect people to your website's homepage. Now, if you want to shorten this link, you can. So you hit get short link right here, and that will shorten that up right here to a short link. And then that's going to be the link that you would want to distribute out to the school, out to the league, whoever this information needs to get out to so parents can start pre-ordering. And let me just take you through the pre-order really quick and show you what it looks like this way. So if we go here and we hit preview, you're going to see the packages right here. And it does use, so for a logo up here, you can have a dedicated pre-order logo. If you want to have something different, you can. You can also just use your normal header logo up here or your display name. So you do have some options for that logo up here. And then down here, you're going to see the packages. Now, if I had actually uploaded images, those images would be appearing above the package title in a little square box. But you can see the package title right here. Here is that description. And then the contents of it are right here. Now, under the customizable packages, this is one where the clients can choose the different options. Let me get myself out of the way here. This is what that customizable package looks like. So for package C, for $60, I can choose 5 items. So I just come down here and I say, okay, let's do an 8x10. Let's do another 8x10, 5x7, 4 wallets, and I'll take a keychain. All right, and that's how it works. So I can choose those options, and then I click add to cart if that's what I want. But let me go ahead and just add in one of these packages right here. And before I do that, let me show you the add-on items down here. If I try to select one of these, and I have not selected a package, I'm going to get this little thing that says, please select at least one product before any add-on items. So I have to go back up here and click add to cart. That's going to add that package to my cart up here. And then I can go down and add one of these add-ons. And then as a last step, we're going to go right down here and click checkout. And that is going to take us to the checkout section to where if we need to, we can make adjustments to this. So we can adjust the quantity of that package right here. Or if we want to change the quantity to our add-ons, we can do that. And then the next field over are those customer information fields. So again, like I said, these are all required. So here's that drop down that we created with the different school options. And then the client would have to go through and fill in each one of these, put in their card information, billing information, and then after they do that, then they would be able to check out right here. All right, so that's scenario 1 of using the pre-order as a standard traditional pre-order prints and packages kind of setup. Let me say hi to some of you guys in chat really quick, and then we'll go through the second scenario that I talked about, where you can use pre-order to offer sessions. So you can collect fees for sessions using the pre-order, and we'll go set that up. So let me check on you guys here in chat really quick. So we've got Home Phone who says aloha. Hey, aloha. Aloha. Hey, phone home. Home Phone. Man, I am getting tongue-tied. Hey, Home Phone. Always glad to have you here hanging out. Mike Singer says the pre-order function would be great for a calendar as well. Yeah, if you're selling calendars and you want to let people pre-order that, definitely you could set it up and just make one of those products a calendar. Again, because it's really self-fulfilled, so the products that you want to offer are all going to be fulfilled by you anyway. Definitely would be a great option for that if you're letting people pre-order a photo calendar that you're working on. Let's see, we've got David Hollenbeck in here. He says, good afternoon. Hey, David, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I will get to your question here shortly. Now, let me jump back and we're going to do the second scenario that we talked about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Zenfolio right here, and then I'm just going to click done, and that's going to save that pre-order in here. Now, later on down the road, if I had another school that I needed to set up a pre-order link for, what I would do is just duplicate this one and then change the options that I need to change. So if I need to change some of the pricing, add some new products, or maybe just change up the pictures or whatever, this way I don't have to start from scratch. Again, the most important thing for the pre-order when you're doing schools or teams is to make sure that you're changing that pre-order name so it helps you keep things organized. I'm going to show you here in just a second how that information comes out of Zenfolio when you go to fulfill it. But for now, let's go into the second scenario. So if you want to use the pre-order to offer up sessions, let's say you want to let people come in and purchase different types of studio sessions that you have, or portrait sessions, you can definitely do that same thing. So we'll just go to create new pre-order, and let's just call this one summer. We'll call it fall sessions, because we're not in summer anymore. So fall session, and then this will be a great way to let people pay for sessions, is this pre-order feature. So we're going to come down here, and for this package, maybe we'll just call this studio portrait session. And then in the description, you'd want to put whatever kind of description you want in there. You know, this is for headshots, maybe whatever kind of description you want to give for that particular session, and then set your setting fee right here. So let's say your setting fee is going to be $200 for this one. And then you might want to come down here and write, studio time, and then maybe you're going to give them 2 hours. You know, maybe you're going to give them a $50 print credit. Maybe you're going to give them a 3-month online gallery. So you can put all of that information in here. And then if you've got a good image that kind of represents this session, you can definitely go in here and add that photo right here. And so then basically what you're going to do is just take this session right here and kind of duplicate it and change it for, the higher price session. So if you're offering, one where there's hair and makeup, you could add that in the quantity or the products. You could, make the studio time longer, give them a larger print credit. But basically, you're going to start small and then just kind of duplicate it and build out higher session packages. And then you could even add add-ons if you wanted down here. Or you could even do the customizable package here for sessions. So maybe you want to let the clients choose, at 1 location, 2 locations, outfit changes, different options like that. Add-ons could be makeup artist, and put in a $200 fee for a makeup artist. And so now you've got that they can add on to this session, and then you go and hit next. And we've already gone through the customer information field. So, you would just, obviously you would change this to be your name, different information that you want to collect about these clients. You're going to go to next, and then you're just going to get that link. And so now you've got this link that you have here where people can come and prepay for their sessions. And what you can do is you can take that link. So let me just get this link right here. We're just going to copy this link, and then you can take this and put it in your Zenfolio site menu. So if we go to Customize View really quick, I'm just going to go to Customize Website. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to add this to our site menu. So we'll go up here, Edit Site Menu, click Add New, and let's say buy a session. All right, hit Enter, and then we're going to link this menu item to an external website, and I'm just going to paste in that pre-order link. And one of the things that I would do when you're pasting a pre-order link into your site menu is because it doesn't take people away from your Zenfolio account, but if you remember, let me just go here really quick, it takes them to a page that looks like this. And if you notice up at the top, your navigation is missing. So for that reason, when I'm linking to a pre-order, I would check this option to open it in a new window. That way they still can get back to your website if they need to get back. All right, and then we'll just click update here. And then what we'll do is you can move that up. So let's just say, let's move that up here. And then we'll just go ahead and hit publish, and we can take a look and see what that looks like. So let's publish that change, and we'll go in here and take a look. So here are our different sections, and then buy a session is right there. Click on it. It opens in a new tab and takes us right to that pre-order session section where clients or potential clients can come in and go ahead and prepay for their studio sessions. Now, with pre-order, let me get back to my all photos page here really quick. With pre-order, those profits are going to be taken and put into your Zenfolio account. So it's not going to go to PayPal if you're already selling self-fulfilled. Pre-order is going to go into your Zenfolio account just like when you sell vendor products. Okay? Now, whenever you have a bunch of pre-orders come through and it's time to fulfill those orders, if you're doing the traditional pre-order, that information is going to be in your Zenfolio account under Selling and Reports. So what we're going to do is we're going to hover over Selling, go to Reports and Payouts, and then you can click on Sales Report right here, and then go to the Pre-Order tab, and this is where all of that information will be once you have some pre-orders come through, and then you can export it. Now you can also search by the pre-order name, which again is another good reason to pay attention to that pre-order name, because you could enter that pre-order name right here and hit search. And you can also filter it by the date over here. So you can put in different dates and filter your pre-order here. So once you do that, you'll get a list of information here that you can export. And that information will export as a CSV file that looks something similar to this. So it'll have the date of the pre-order, the order number, the customer information, their email, their shipping address, the pre-order name, the access link, and it'll have all of the product information all down here. Okay? And so you'll have all of that information right there in a CSV file that you can reference when you're either fulfilling these orders or you're contacting those clients to start scheduling and setting up those sessions that they booked with you. All right, guys, that's about it for pre-order. If you have any questions on the topic, make sure to get those in the chat. I am going to check on you guys in chat right now. So let me just get back to my photos page really quick, and then we're going to jump in here and check on you guys in chat. All right, let's see. So David says, I want to ship prints to Canada from Montana. Is it best to use a vendor in Canada or just use MPix or MPix Pro as they ship to Canada? So thanks in advance. It depends on what you want, David. I haven't really had the chance to compare that. If you want to take a look, you definitely can. You can see this information in your account. So if you go to Selling and you go to Products from Integrated Vendors, you can definitely look at the vendors. So for instance, MPix, you can click on MPix and then you can see what their shipping costs are if you go down to shipping. So right here, you can see what these shipping costs are here. And again, this is shipping right here within the US. If you go down to shipping to Canada, it will tell you the costs right here for shipping to Canada. Now, we do have a lab up in Canada, and I believe it's either Picto with a K or Picto with a C. I can't remember. Let's see. I think it's Picto with a K, but I'm not 100%. Let me see. The Picto with a C or Picto with a K. So it's definitely Picto with a K right here. Now you can definitely check out their shipping cost as well. And right here, it tells you what the shipping is. So the cost varies by postal code and rate, shipment weight, and there's a 5% fuel cost fee. Unfortunately, David, that's really the only information that I have on how much they're going to charge for shipping. But you might want to reach out to them and just see, and that way you can kind of weigh which option would be better. Both of them are great labs. I just don't know what Picto's shipping costs are going to be because, again, it varies by postal code in Canada. All right, let me jump back here to my photos page, and let's see here. Patricia says, I think for me it's impossible because I am in Brazil. Is it expensive to send for me? Hey, Patricia, in Brazil, for using PreOrder, I believe that PreOrder, I'm not sure what currency you're going to be using down there, but I believe PreOrder is going to be US dollars only, if I'm not mistaken. I think Cheryl can let me know if that's not the case. But you can definitely do self-fulfilled, as Cheryl's saying. So if you'll go to our YouTube channel, there is a video called Using Self-Fulfilled to Sell Anything That You Want or Selling Sessions. It will show you how to set that up. And you can definitely use that option because then you can use a local lab there close to you, and you don't have to worry about that shipping because you're going to be using a lab that's there close to you. All right, great questions though today, guys. If you have any more questions, make sure that you get those in the chat. We've got about 29 more minutes left. And those of you guys who are watching the recorded version of this, we would definitely love to have you come hang out with us on a live stream. But I understand that not everybody can drop what they're doing on a Thursday at 2 o'clock or 11 a.m., depending on where you're at, and just jump on a live stream. So, but I do appreciate those of you guys who do very much. And then, of course, you guys that watch the recorded version of this, you guys are awesome as well. Make sure that you hit up that link in the description below this video so that you can ask questions for the following week. All right, let me grab a sip of coffee, and then I'm actually going to jump into some email questions really quick. So I got to show off my really crazy cool coffee mug here. All right, there we go. All right, email questions. Let's see. And again, the Canadian lab, David, is Picto with a K. And what I'm being told is that it's probably going to be better to go with Picto rather than the Impix shipping to Canada is probably going to be a little bit more expensive. So I would probably check out that Picto lab, David, if it was me. Okay, email question here really quick, and let's see if I can remember to hit this button. There we go. If I shoot green screen, can I charge for different backgrounds? Absolutely. Yes, you most definitely can. You can charge for different backgrounds that you have in your account. If you guys haven't seen the green screen video yet, there's one on our YouTube channel, and I did a live stream on this a while back. It definitely goes through the whole process. So I'm not going to go through the entire process today, but what I will do is I'll show you how to charge for different backgrounds if you're shooting green screen. Now, keep in mind that when you upload into Zenfolio, we do not do the extractions for you. You need to upload your images with the background already cut out, and you need to upload them as transparent PNG files. If you need more information on that, definitely check out the green screen video that's on our YouTube channel. But if you want to charge for different backgrounds, you definitely can. So if you go up here to backgrounds in your Zenfolio account right here, that's going to be where your backgrounds are. Now, I don't have any backgrounds in here yet. I could definitely upload my own, but what I'm going to do is just click this, and just for the sake of time, I'm going to use one of Zenfolio's default backgrounds here. And so let's say we've got that blue light background, and I'm going to go ahead and let that be the default, but then I'm going to add another one in here and add this red one. All right. And let's pretend that this red background is either something special that I've created and I want to charge a little bit more for it. Maybe it's a digital background that I bought from a provider, but for whatever reason, this background's going to be free, but for this one, I want to charge a little bit extra for that. So all I need to do is click on that background, come over here to where it says price, click right in there, and then I can do an upcharge for that background. So let's say I want to charge $6 extra for green screen photos that are going to be using that background. That's how you do it right there. All right. Hopefully that answers your question. Again, definitely go check out that either the live stream where we talked about the green screen feature, or go check out, there should be a shorter video where it's like the live stream condensed that you can check out as well on green screen. All right. Great question though. Definitely check out the green screen feature. Really cool, especially if you're already shooting on backgrounds or on green screen and you want to enable your clients to swap backgrounds out and make a little bit of extra money with that background swap. All right, let me go back to my all photographs here, and I'll just grab another question really quick from email question, and then I'll circle back around and check on you guys in chat. So if you have questions, make sure that you get those in the chat now. All right, let's see. Let me go over here to my next question. How can I put a sub gallery inside of a gallery? Well, the short answer to that is that galleries cannot have sub galleries. The gallery is what we at Zenfolio consider the lowest level of your organization other than a photo. So just so we're clear here, this is a gallery. And once you get to the gallery level here in Zenfolio, that is what contains your actual images here. So these are where all of your photos are stored inside of galleries. If you're photographing weddings or sports or different events and you need to have sub galleries set up, what you want to do is you want to create a group. So kind of like what I have done up here, I could go down here and let's say that I'm photographing an event. Let's say I'm photographing a birthday. Well, in my clients group under 2018, I might have a new group called I don't know, parties or events. Let's do events. All right. And then inside of that, I would have the client group for that specific birthday party or whatever. So let's say this was, I'm going to do a new group. Let's say that this was Zach's 50th. All right. And then inside of this, we would then have different galleries for kind of the subgroups. So in here we might have, you know, a new gallery for candids. And then maybe we would have a gallery for, I don't know, photo booth. All right, so what we're going to be sending to the client is we're going to be sending them this group right here. And then the galleries are what creates that subgroup organization kind of thing. So they can click on it, and then they'll have these different galleries that they can navigate through so that you have these subsections that kind of keep things organized and make it easier to find. And that way, if they're looking for a photo booth photo, they wouldn't have to browse through all of the photos that you took at that event. They could bypass the candids and just go right to the photo booth. And so that's how you would set that up. Any organization that you need like that is created through groups, and then galleries being the lowest level. All right, hopefully that kind of answers that question. If you guys have any other questions about organization or Zenfolio in general, make sure that you get those in the chat so I can get those answered. All right, let me check on you guys on chat here really quick. Let's see. Ken Morris says, hi from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hey, Ken, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. How is it up in, oh, Cheryl already asked. So it's, he said it's overcast, but no rain in Nova Scotia. Well, that's good to hear. It's finally starting to cool down a little bit here in North Carolina. Finally starting to feel a little bit like fall, but we've still got this mutant mosquito thing going on. They're actually spraying for them right now. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully nobody else is experiencing that, because I went outside earlier and it was terrible. They just like swarmed me. All right, let's see. Nobody's got any questions here in the chat. Let me grab another email question then really quick. Let's see. How come I cannot add a single image calendar? Oh, sorry. How come I cannot add a single image calendar to a single image package? Okay. Yeah, and just to clarify, guys, something I said earlier, that the pre-order is definitely available in more than US dollars. So make sure that you check that out. That was incorrect information that I mentioned about it being US dollars. It's definitely available, I believe, in all the normal currencies that Zenfolio accepts, not just US dollars. Okay, back to this question. So, how come I cannot add a single image calendar to a single image package? So, guys, there is products in Zenfolio that are called templated products. These are things like calendars or memory mates, where that product has a template and you have to drop photos into a certain placeholder in that. And if the templated product requires more than one photo, it cannot be added to a single image product or package. Or, to be honest, if it's a templated product in general, it actually cannot be added to a single image package. Let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So if we go to selling and we go to packages and we create a new package here, and I'm just going to call this template product demo. Okay, so we're going to go here, and Zenfolio has two different kinds of packages that you can offer. There's a single image package, which means that no matter what photo your client chooses, it's going to take that one photo and apply it to all of the products that are in here. And then Zenfolio has a multi-image package, which lets clients choose different images for different products. If you have this option selected, you cannot add a templated product into your package. So if I go to add products and I go up here to MPix, and let's go to greeting cards, and let's say I want to add a greeting card to this. You can see right here it says that this product is not available for single image packages. So in this question, they were asking about calendar. So if I go to the calendar here, there is a calendar right here. And this one has a, I believe is it this one or is it this one? One of these has a single image on it. I think it's this one right here. Has a single image on it. All right. And this one lets you add it in here, but this one right here will not let you add it in there. If you're running into this, what you'll need to do is either change this over to one photo for each product in there. That way you can add the templated product, or just add it to your price list as an a la carte option. But if it's a templated product, it cannot be added to the one photo for all products package. It has to be a multi-image package to allow that templated product to be added. So that is why that is happening. All right, let me go ahead and get back to my photos page here and check on you guys here in chat. Let's see, Sharks 408. Been a while since I've seen you around. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us again. It says, can I use the pre-order feature to have school, sports, or dancers to pay to register to be photographed? I want to make bank. Well, absolutely. You definitely can use the pre-order feature for that. So if you don't really want to use the pre-order feature in its traditional sense of having people pre-order print packages, you could use it just like I was showing earlier, where they could pre-order a session. And so if you wanted it to be, maybe you just want to collect a setting fee or something like that for your dancers or your students or whatever is going on, you could definitely use the pre-order feature to do that. And in that case, what you would want to do is set it up super, super simple. probably just go to create a new pre-order, and you could call this client registration. And then you could just do, you know, you could call this package a pre-registration package. All right, make it really simple. You know, charge whatever flat fee you want to charge, and then put in here whatever they're going to get. So if they're going to get something for this pre-registration, let's say maybe you're going to give them a print credit or something like that, you could put that information in here. You could say, you know, if you pre-register for $20, I'll give you a $25 print credit. All right, you can do something like that, and then make that your only product. So if you want to do a pre-register, you want to make this really simple. You want to only put one package in here, and then you're going to go through and finish setting this up. And the main point of using the pre-order as a pre-register option is to collect client information that might be hard for you to get. So again, if you're photographing schools or sports leagues and you're trying to get parent emails because you're using a Zenfolio event, and that's how you plan on getting the photos or getting the clients to their photos, you can use this pre-order as a pre-registration and get those emails from the parents by them doing this pre-order and getting that print credit. So it's definitely an option that you can use here to set that up. And it's mostly just like what I showed you guys in the beginning with the selling the session fee. So I'm not going to go all the way through it, but you can set it up. I would make it really simple. And then if you need to deliver a print credit to your clients, you've already got their email, you can run a Zenfolio coupon campaign to create all of those print credit coupons that you need and send it out to your clients in the Zenfolio event if that's the way that you're running it. All right, let me jump back to the photos page. I'm just going to leave that the way it is. And great question, though. Great question there. Let me grab an email question. Guys, we've got about 15 minutes left. If you have any questions about Zenfolio at all, make sure that you get those in the chat so I can get those answered for you today. I'm going to go ahead and grab an email question. All right, let's see. Is there a coupon variable that I can use in an email template? All right, guys, if you're not familiar with Zenfolio's email templates, and that's a great question. If you're not familiar with our email templates, it's definitely something that you should check out. It's really going to speed up your workflow as far as communicating with your clients, especially if you get tired of typing the same thing over and over again, like I know that I do. You can use our email templates to create different email invites for different client genres. Now, what you can do is if you'll go on our YouTube channel, there's actually a whole series of videos that go through our email templates. I think it's called Streamlining Your Client Communications. So I'm not going to go really deep into the email templates, but I just wanted to answer your question about the coupon variable. So currently there's not a coupon variable that you can use in your email templates. But if I'm setting up an email template that I want to use a coupon, let me show you how I set that up. So what I'm going to do first is go to where our email templates are stored. We're going to hover over communication, go to email communications, and then we're going to go right here to templates. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's say that we're setting up a gallery invite for new clients, and we want to include a coupon code for whatever reason. Maybe we're doing a first week coupon, maybe we're doing a minimum value coupon, and we want to have that in an email template. What you want to do first is I'm going to grab the email variables in this. So I'm just going to copy this template here, go down here to the bottom, and then I'm going to hit new template and call this gallery invite with coupon. All right. And then I'm going to paste what I copied in here. And then for subject, I'm not going to go back and copy the subject, but that's what I would suggest doing. I'm just going to say, you're invited to view your photos. All right. And so let's say that we're doing that first week coupon or whatever coupon that we're doing. one of the things you want to do is make sure that you put any information that you want your clients to read above the link to their gallery. Otherwise, they're just going to click their gallery link and ignore anything that you say in that email. So if you want them to read that information, make sure you put it above the gallery link, which is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to say, use this coupon code for, we'll do 20% off your purchase within the first week only. All right. And then this is where you would want the coupon code to appear. Well, like I said, there's not a coupon code variable. So what I do is I put a bunch of big X's right here so that when I use this template, I know that I need to remove those X's and paste in an actual coupon code there. So I'm going to save this and let me just show you how that looks and how it works. So let's go back to photos and we're going to go down here and we're going to go to a gallery. So let's go to this Fraser wedding gallery right here. And then what we're going to do to send this gallery out to somebody, we're going to click the email gallery button. And now this is where I can use that custom invite template that I just created. So it's going to be an option right up here and I can select that. So there's gallery invite with a coupon. That's going to change this text. So just so you guys can see what happened, let me go up here and switch back to the normal gallery invite. And you can see this text right here changes. And then when I switch back to the other one, the gallery invite with coupon, which I just created, it switches to where these X's are here. So that X is just letting me know, hey, you meant to include a coupon here. Go ahead and erase those X's and put in your coupon code. So whatever the coupon code is, I would put that here and then send this email out to my client. So hopefully that answers your question. Like I said, there's not an email variable for coupons, but if you want to make an email template that includes your coupons, just put a placeholder there with those big X's so that you remember to change those out with the actual coupon code whenever you get ready to send that email out. All right, let me get out of this. Great question though, guys. Let me jump back over here to photos and check on you guys in chat. We've got about 10 more minutes left. Let's see. The Miss Lorraine Ray. I might have missed this earlier, but you mentioned the upgrades to the advanced level of Zenfolio were all 30% off. Is there a coupon code for that? Absolutely, guys. Yes, there is. The code is thanks30. It looks like Cheryl threw that out in the chat. Guys, if you don't have the advanced plan and you are wanting to use the pre-order feature or you're wanting to get access to Zenfolio events, there is no better time than to upgrade them right now with that 30% discount. The upgrade discounts are very rare, and so I would take advantage of that today if possible. Like I said, it's going to be running through the rest of this week. It's a great opportunity to upgrade to that advanced plan and get those advanced features. You're going to get access to phone support with the advanced plan. So not only will you be able to chat with our awesome customer support reps, but you'll also be able to hop on the phone and call them and talk to them whenever you have questions. You will get advanced controls over your ordering. You'll be able to cancel orders yourself, add products in there. There are a lot of things you can do. And also with the advanced plan, you can integrate Miller's Lab and offer products from Miller's through Zenfolio. Lots of good things about the advanced plan. Definitely recommend taking advantage of that upgrade sale that we have going on right now. All right, let me grab another email question. And D Moore says, what's up, Zenfolio? Hey, D Moore, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try to get those answered. We've got 8 more minutes left, and so hopefully you guys have been enjoying today so far. That pre-order feature, definitely check it out, guys, if you have not played with it. Lots of cool things that you can do with it, especially if you're looking for a solution to let people pay for sessions. Really great to be used for that as well. But let me grab an email question really quick. Let's see. Is there a way to auto-associate galleries so that certain price lists are applied to them when I upload? So what I would suggest doing is I would suggest setting up client genre groups, because it sounds like what you want is you want that when you upload a certain type of gallery, like maybe a portrait gallery, you want a specific price list to be associated with that. Or when you upload a wedding gallery, you want a certain price list to automatically be applied to that. And the best way to set that up, in fact, the only way to set that up, is by your organization, and then saving price list to groups. So let me just show you what that looks like really quick in here. So let's say right here, in my clients group under 2018, because I like to keep things organized, I have created client genre subgroups. So I have an event group, I have a family portraits group, and I have a weddings group. And what you can do is you can create price lists and assign them to these groups, so that when you upload new galleries into that group, it will automatically take that specific price list on. So let me show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to selling, and I'm going to go to price list. And I don't think I have a weddings price list. In fact, I think I deleted all my price lists earlier. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm just going to go add a new price list, and I am going to call this price list weddings. All right. Maybe I'll say weddings 2018. And then without messing with the price list, guys, if you've never built a price list, there are lots of videos on our YouTube channel. One that I specifically recommend checking out is how to build a better price list, knowing your aspect ratio and your max print size. If you've never built a price list, check that video out. I'm not going to go into the specifics of building a price list, but let's just say that this is my weddings price list. Down at the very bottom, I'm going to click the Save and Assign button right here, and I can actually assign this price list to a group. So I'm going to come right over here, go into 2018, and I'll assign this price list to my weddings group. And if you'll notice, once I did that, it expanded it and automatically put it on this gallery as well. So now I'm going to hit save. And so now what I'm going to do is, if I go back over here, if I upload a new gallery or create a new group in that weddings group, it's going to automatically take that wedding price list on. So if I come to weddings and I go in there and I say new gallery, and we just call this the Smith wedding, without doing anything else, that gallery has already taken on that weddings price list, as you can see up here. And so what you would want to do is you'd want to have a group in your organizer for each client genre that you have a price list for, and then just make sure that you save and assign that price list to the correct client group, so that when you upload new content in there, the correct price list is automatically applied for you when you upload it. Great questions though, guys. It's definitely a nice thing to set up to streamline your workflow. For sure, it makes it easier to keep track and make sure that you're getting the right price list assigned. All right, let me jump back here to chat for you guys here really quick. Let's see. Mike says, I'm trying to renew now, but it's saying that Thanks 30 can't be used on new orders. I have a current account. Looks like Cheryl is taking care of that one. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions about that upgrade, if you're having issues, you have questions, you can definitely shoot us an email, or just go to zenfolio.com/contact and reach out, let us know what's going on, and we will help you make sure that you get that sorted out. All right, so again, go to zenfolio.com/contact. All right, Christy Taylor says, when using pre-ordering for session fees, how is payment processed onto the photographer? Great question, Christy. It's processed just like a vendor fulfilled order is. So that payment is processed through the Zenfolio processor and then is deposited into your Zenfolio account, where you request a payout for it. If you've never requested a payout through Zenfolio, go to our YouTube channel. There is a video called How to Get Paid, I think is what it's called. It will walk you through the process of requesting that payout. But again, Chrissy, it's processed just like a vendor order is. So it is going to be in your Zenfolio account when it's deposited, and you can just request a payout at any time. All right, let's see. Next question here. Josephina Gregory says, hello, when moving an X amount of images from one gallery to another, there is no dragging to the other gallery, right? Absolutely correct. So if you're moving images from one gallery to another, there's no dragging and dropping. Let me show you how to do it though. So if I go to, let me just go to one of my client galleries in here really quick. And let's say we're going to go to this Fraser wedding gallery right here. Now I can drag and drop the images in the gallery in a different order if I want. But in order to move them to another gallery, I have to use our move tool. Now, if you're doing this for multiple images, what you want to do is use our multi-select option. So I'm on a Mac, so it's going to be Command for me. For you guys on PC, it's going to be Control, but I'm holding Command and I'm just clicking on the images that I want. And then we're going to go to Actions, hit Move, and then you just come right in here and you can select the gallery that you want to move that to. So that is how you're going to move images from one gallery to another. It's not drag and drop. It's only drag and drop when you're reorganizing the images within the same gallery. So hopefully that answers your question on how to do that. Now you can also select an array of images. Click the first one, hold Shift, and click the last one, and that will select that image. So hopefully, Josephina, that answers your question. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this. Also, when selecting multiple images from one gallery, it has to be click by click, right? No, hopefully I just showed you how to do that. So again, it's either Control or Command, or you can use the Shift button as well. But then you have to use either the Actions menu up here, or if you have the old Photos page, you're going to go to Photo Actions up here, and there'll be a Move button there as well. All right. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we are out of time. I do want to say thanks to everybody who came and hang out with us today. Christy, Josephina, Mike, let's see, who else? D. Moore, the Miss Lawrence. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out for all your questions. Shark408, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Don't forget, guys, we do these live streams every week, same time, same place. Make sure that you click that subscribe button. And for those of you guys who are watching the recorded version of this, make sure that you hit up the link in the description below this video so you can send me a question that I will answer live next week. Until next time, guys, I hope you all have a safe and wonderful weekend, and I hope to see everyone here next week, same time, same place.
Just wiggle your head, just